But anyway, welcome. This is the Algorand Hack launch event. I hope you kind of had a good long weekend. If you're from the States, we had a public holiday yesterday, so kind of getting back into the swing of things. Post in the chat where you're from. Love to hear from everybody all around the world. So tell us where you're from. Looks like we got Germany here, USA, so Slovakia, people from all around the world, India, Brazil. It's great to see everybody here. Oh wow. South Africa, Zagreb, Los Angeles, pretty fun. So how today will go is just kind of a general introduction to the hackathon, speak a little bit about what we do here at Encode, how the hackathon's going to run, and then Algorand, and then have a little talk from somebody from Algorand to come as well. So let's get right into it. So a little bit more about Encode. We like to start off, we like to call ourselves a Web3 educational community. What does that kind of really mean? Well, we kind of have various arms of our business and of our community where we have recruitment, and that's kind of where you get hired, you participate in hackathons, you learn, you build, you work on, great protocols like Algorand, and then, you create a project and you could even get funding through kind of our investment arm as well. We have a great head of talent, Laura, that maybe some of you have already talked with, that we can post kind of her info, her Twitter in the chat here. If you want to reach out to her, she's an amazing resource to get tapped into the Web3 community, as well as just general knowledge. Follow her on Twitter, follow us on Twitter, or, posting various events, we're doing various hackathons. Be engaged, we love to see it. But mainly, what we're here, we're partnering with a lot of great, companies, especially here, Algorand. I see Johanna is on the call. So actually, Johanna, if I'll leave it off to you, if you want to speak a little bit more about Algorand and kind of what you do and kick us off here.
Thanks, Steve. Hi, everyone. Delighted to meet all of you. I can't see you, but hi. I head up programs for the Algorand Foundation. And so I work to partner with external partners, of which Encode is one of our highest potential partners. You're brilliant. You're so wonderful in how you approach, nurturing developers from your boot camps, leading them into the hackathons, and then nurturing them all the way through to your accelerators. So big thank you so much for all your support. One thing that I love is that I know that when developers come into the Encode ecosystem, I know they will be supported really well with Encode. So thank you again. Really excited to see what projects come out of the hackathon, and I look forward to meeting some of you face to face with some online events that we do throughout the process of the hackathon or else throughout the year. So best of luck to everyone.
Great, thanks, Johanna. We'll get into how the hackathon actually works. So what is the Algorand Hackathon? So this is going to be a 4-week, all virtual hackathon to build with Algorand. It's a perfect chance to build on a layer 1 chain. You'll have unlimited support from us, like Johanna was so gracious of bringing up. We have amazing prizes. We have great workshops from people at the Algorand Foundation. We have one actually tomorrow on the smart contract building on Algorand. Very useful, very great knowledge. Highly recommend you showing up to that event. So this is your chance to really run with it, run with kind of the chain, build what you want, take 4 weeks to truly learn and, go through kind of this hackathon. You never know, maybe an accelerator or something might come into the future. So kind of a little more on the hackathon schedule here. Today, May 31st, we have the hackathon launch, kind of the intro. Tomorrow, like I said, June 1st is the Algorand Smart Contracts Workshop. We'll also have a week after that, a Reach workshop. And then that will give you the skill set, the tools to kind of be able to really build on the chain and build on Algorand. And then we have an ideation workshop after with our CEO that really gets, the ideas flowing, what can you build, open up kind of those possibilities, kind of in the blockchain, DeFi, NFT realm. Want to highlight our submission date for this hackathon is the 3rd of July, and that is at midnight, wherever your local time is. So we're accepting until kind of your local time, midnight. That kind of evens the playing field for everybody. Like, hey, I want to build that day up until the last minute. You're able to do so. And a really cool thing, we do with our hackathons, we actually have, a live finale and prize giving ceremony at the end, and that'll be July 13th. Please mark that on your calendar. Big event. We actually have kind of the finalists pitch live and have a judging ceremony. So pretty fun things ahead. Vanessa, I'm sure, is busy in the chat posting links about all of these. So please stay up to date on that. We'll also update you in our Discord. So kind of let's get right into the prizes. So as the Algorand Foundation and Johanna is so gracious, in this hackathon, we have actually 50,000 algos in prizes for this hackathon. Very large, prize pool. We're divvying it up into 3 specific challenges here: gaming, NFTs, and DeFi. So kind of, it's also very broad, very open for you to kind of run with it yourself, be creative. That's kind of what we want to do with this hackathon. Allow you to have kind of that full freedom to kind of build what you want. And, as you see, very high first place, 10,000 algos to first place, second place, 5,000, and then subsequent third place, 2,000. We really wanted to, have a wide range. So please, build on anything you want, anything to do on Algorand chain would be great. But let's see, opportunities afterwards. So, after you kind of go through one of our hackathons, you're like, hey, what happens? I build for 4 weeks, kind of what is the afterthought? So first off, you're learning new skills. So you're learning how to build on Algorand's layer 1 chain, how to, understand smart contracts. And after that, you'll kind of be an ambassador, not only for Algorand, but for Encode. You'll be able to, showcase those skills, maybe teach people those skills as well. And then a big opportunities are kind of getting hired in blockchain. So, like Johanna said, we put on a lot of boot camps. One thing to mention, we do have an Algorand boot camp that we're starting shortly. We have applications are still open. Just kind of wanted to bring that up. Sorry, that was kind of a side note here. But, you can get hired in blockchain through our recruitment, or kind of after you build, showcase those skills to Algorand and showcase to kind of everybody here. And then even get funding. So kind of like we spoke before, you build a project, you might get prizes. That is some funding. You might get a grant, as well as get into our accelerator, and then really kind of flesh out that idea, keep working on your project. We've had, I guess, running today over 100 companies that have gone through our kind of ecosystem and have gotten some sort of funding in some way. So definitely a major possibility with us after this hackathon. And kind of what resources do you have available during this hack? So we really want to be with you guys, support you along the way, give you everything you need. So we have a hacker pack that's kind of a dedicated Notion page with all the information, how to register, where to find a team, maybe technical questions, etc. So that is important that you have, look through, kind of get up to speed. But our Discord is a really important place to join. Let's see if I can share my screen for the Discord. So if you join our Discord server, I think Vanessa will post in the chat on how to join that. please go to the Hack Access page in our Discord and click this little A here. That will give you access to the channel for the Algorand Hackathon. And it's going to kind of look like this. We'll have announcements, README, club room, etc. In there, you can, post the introduction, a little bit about yourself, where you're coming from, what do you want to build on Algorand. Please post in there. If you're looking for a teammate, great place to find one is in that Discord, find a teammates channel. We'll post all the, official events here that are going on. And then of course, technical questions, we're here to fully support you in every way through this. So we definitely want to offer some technical support. So let me get back to kind of the slides. So that's the Discord. Very important that you join that. Let me know if there's any problems there. Vanessa will post my Discord handle, my username. Please reach out if there's any problems there. But, one really unique thing that Encode does during our hackathons is one-on-one calls. So, we really want to be fully supportive. This is where you sit down with me. We can, talk about your project. I can aid in any questions you may have, can help with kind of the ideation stage, point you into great resources. These one-on-one calls are really for you and to help. And, the people that take advantage of these usually are very successful in our ecosystem. So I highly encourage you to book a call. Would love to talk, love to chat, even about blockchain and Algorand in general. If it's, more specific to your project, great. Would love to chat. Another great resource is our Medium. So we post a lot of, recaps of our events there, as well as kind of upcoming, initiatives we have. So, we post all about kind of our Algorand Educate series on there. That's some great resources if you want to go back and kind of understand more about Algorand. Check out our Medium events there. We have multiple events kind of that we post on our Eventbrite as well. And like I said, we have kind of the smart contract one tomorrow. Everything is recorded of our public events and posted on YouTube. So if you do miss one of these or want to look back, you're able to do so. Great way, you can learn at your own pace as well. And then not to mention, that technical support that I was kind of talking about earlier. We support you guys in our Discord channel. Any technical questions, please direct towards there, and we'll find a way to help you out. Let's see. So submissions, a little bit about the submissions. Submission date July 3rd again, but wanted to expand upon it. What we're looking for is a link to your code base. So most people use GitHub, so just your link to that code base. And then we want to see a video of your project, maximum 3 minutes. This is you kind of pitching what was the problem that you noticed in the industry, why your project, is a solution to that problem, demo your kind of project a little bit, and then kind of next steps. So it's a quick pitch, kind of showcasing, what is the need you're filling in kind of your project and why is it useful. We do have a couple of optional, submission parts of it. They are recommended though. This will allow us to kind of evaluate it a little better. So, if you do get it live on, a web page, we would love to see the link to that URL of your live online demo, as well as, your presentation slides is kind of what we're asking for there. And then if you happen to have a technical paper, throw it in, that'd be a great way for us to kind of learn more. And kind of frequently asked questions we get with our hackathons, kind of wanted to bring them up and see, get them out of the way. So if you do have these questions, who can kind of take part? Anyone can take part in this hackathon. No blockchain experience needed. If you've never built on Algorand, we love that. We're trying to help people get onboarded into the ecosystem, really, let you run with it. That's who we're catering towards. Do you need a team? Not at all. You can be a solo hacker. We have a lot of solo hackers. But, if you're looking for support and help with, a team, that's great collaboration. You have a lot of weeks to do so. Please go to our Discord, find a teammate channel. That's where you can kind of weed one out, find one, post, what you want to build. A lot of people are very active in our channels, so good to see. Like I kind of touched on support earlier about technical support. Yes, we do have technical support in our Discord. Everything, is on our Discord. That's why I kind of really emphasized it. I know I'm really harping on you there, but it's a great way to kind of collaborate and learn more. Can you enter an existing project? We get this a lot. Yes, you can, as long as it hasn't raised significant funding. You're just still building on it. We like to see multiple iterations. So, you've had the idea before, totally fine. Build on it more with our hackathon, elaborate on it, see where it can go. That's kind of what these 4 weeks are for. You own everything you build that you submit. We have zero rights to that. I wanted to, clarify that here. You can, enter multiple of the challenges. If you have kind of 2 ideas where you have a game as well as kind of a DeFi project, or you're using NFTs within your game, you can totally enter in both of them there. Highly recommended. We encourage it. Like I said, all workshops will be recorded on our YouTube, and we post kind of the recaps in our Medium page the day after. Yeah. So, mentorship, I touched on it earlier, is a big part of Encode. This is kind of what sets us apart. We do the one-on-one calls. We really work with you, cater towards you through this process, really try to, evaluate through the way, help you as you need. We offer unlimited, support, unlimited one-on-one calls. Would love to chat with you guys. Please book. My Calendly will be posted if it's not already in our chat. And then kind of what's next. So first, would be join the Discord, like I said. Second, if you're looking for a team, find a teammate. Third, join our workshop tomorrow. Great way to learn how to build, smart contracts on Algorand. And then start building. Realistically, this is a time to build, to trial and error, try this, try that. And really get out the kinks and be able to showcase something by the end of it. So let's see, that is kind of about it. I'll leave it open to kind of questions here if anybody has it. Kind of shoot away. You can post in the chat. I'll be looking there. Can we use either PyTeal or Teal or Reach? Correct. Yes, that is correct, Chris. You can use any sort of those frameworks from, Python, easy way to build on Teal with PyTeal library. That way, if you're very familiar with Python as a language, it's a little easier barrier of entry to build on Algorand instead of kind of picking up Teal from the beginning. Yes, you can use Reach as well. We do have kind of that Reach workshop next week. So if you're new to that, you can pick that up as well. But I would kind of do what are you most familiar with, kind of start with that and, add maybe Reach on later, something like that. Let's see, did I miss any other questions here? If we are freshly new, we can run with it, like you said. Do we have a good chance? Yes, you do have a very good chance. We have 6 prizes available. That is a very good chance. A lot of money, a lot of algos here. A lot of people come into our ecosystem new and winning hackathons. So totally great. We encourage that. That's kind of what we're looking for, people jumping on, and the people that come in and don't know it, are a lot more creative, are able to think outside the box, pick this up quickly. So you have a high chance there, Alan. Let's see. Vanessa, let me know if I missed any questions here. I think somebody asked, is this before if you choose for the boot camp, right? I'm not quite sure what you're asking here, Alan. The boot camp and the hackathon are different. We're starting the hackathon today. Registrations are still open for the hackathon for a week. Please register for the hack. The boot camp, totally separate. That will, teach you how to build on Algorand, specifically, that teal reach in more depth. It's an 8-week, intensive 2 hours a day boot camp. You'll be able to, work on a project in that boot camp that you can actually enter in the hackathon. So it's just a cool way that we're doing in tandem with our partnership with Algorand Foundation to really kind of get people learning, immerse them in Algorand. We're really looking for people dedicated to build on Algorand for that. That's, a smaller cohort, it's handpicked. So we're really looking for dedicated individuals that want to learn and really build and, advance their knowledge. That way, let's see a little more questions here. Which channel can we talk to other people in Discord? Yeah, great question. The club room is a great way to chat with other people, kind of just interact. Hey, saw this about Algorand, or, saw something cool that somebody's building. That's a great way to, throw ideas out there, as well as the introductions channel as well. But club room is really kind of made for that there, Harsh. Looking for an FE developer. Plan is to create React native app which connects GraphQL server. So it sounds like you're looking for kind of somebody to join your team. Great way, to ask that, introduce yourself in the Discord introductions and kind of find a teammate. Let's see. I get a response to the hackathon/bootcamp. So am with near self-study for dev, but will there be a Rust option instead of teal to go with teal? Right now, it is going to be teal. We don't have any Rust kind of boot camps yet planned on the horizon, but please kind of follow our socials. We'll kind of come up with more boot camps in the future. We might kind of be releasing some of our content for those as well on our kind of pages. So kind of look out for that. Great question though there. Appreciate kind of all the in-depth questions I'm here getting from Alan. But it will be, just a boot camp catered towards building on any type, in Algorand is kind of the one we're building on. So that reach, that teal, that teal. So please look out for more updates on that. That looks like that's all of our questions here. If that's it, want to say thanks again for everybody joining for the Algorand Hackathon launch. Official kickoff is now. You're open to building. Thank you for joining us from all over the world, taking time out of your day. Please join tomorrow. We'll have a great, speaker and knowledge to build smart contracts on Algorand. And please ping me if you have any questions. Looking forward to our one-on-one calls. But thanks, everybody. Hope you have a great rest of your day. And thanks to Vanessa for links here. And Johanna, I know she already left, but big thanks to Algorand Foundation and Johanna joining. Have a great day and see you tomorrow.